To thrive together is the ideal marriage of two simple concepts: caring for one another and caring for the earth. As the president of To Thrive Together Sustainable Living, I am proud to tell you that we are a not-for-profit organization. Unfortunately, the U.S. hospital care-for-profit model has gradually crept into our Canadian retirement home and long-term care system. And it's obviously not working well for many older adults. Having a sense of control over our lives is critical to our sense of self-worth. And our sense of self-worth dramatically affects our health outcomes. We need to feel that we have options for how we wish to live and that we have options for how we wish to grow old. Now, I meet a lot of people in my classes and workshops, but I've yet to meet a single person who said it was okay for them to lose control over their life. I've yet to meet a single person who wants to spend the rest of their life feeling lonely. And I've yet to meet a single person whose goal it was to make the world a worse place. No, it doesn't matter how old you are. Most people want to do something positive for themselves and for the world. Enter To Thrive Together Sustainable Living. Our mandate is to create small, zero-carbon neighborhoods designed for millennials right through centenarians. And these neighborhoods act as living models of sustainability on the personal, community, and on the environmental level. We invite all ages to invest in their personal well-being, the well-being of their neighbors, and of the earth. The architecture, the layout, the social organization are all there to foster intergenerational friendship and mentoring. Younger generations get to tap into the knowledge and expertise of elders. And older generations, they can age in place with dignity, respect, and an ongoing sense of purpose. As we're all aware, COVID-19 has shone the spotlight on the isolation of seniors in care facilities. But the sad reality is that many live with this aching loneliness every single day. And research shows that after the age of 65, social isolation is a greater risk factor for mortality than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But loneliness is not just a problem that affects seniors. A recent study at Brigham Young University found that despite all their virtual social connections, loneliness amongst younger generation posed an even greater mortality risk than amongst the elderly. CBC did a recent survey in Toronto and found that 1 in 10 people did not know the name of a single neighbor. And in the UK, 20% of millennials reported that they had 0 friends. Science has proven that loneliness has dire physical and psychological consequences. And so abundantly clear was the research that the UK actually set up a ministry for loneliness in 2018 to deal with what they termed an epidemic of isolation. Back in 2012, I was doing research for the Dignity and Vitality in Dementia study. And what I found applied to all of us. What I found was so compelling that I spent the last 8 years trying to understand what it means to live and age well. How do they do it in other cultures? How does lifestyle affect health? What's the difference between a lifespan and a health span? How do diet, exercise, the environment, social connection, connection with nature all affect our well-being? All of my findings have been incorporated into the To Thrive Together design. And if I had to sum up 8 years of reading and research in just a single sentence, it would be this. Whether you are in the jungles of Panama, on top of a mountain in the Himalayas, or on the 16th floor of a Toronto high-rise, what universally makes life worth living is an abiding sense of social connection, a deep sense of self-worth, and an ongoing sense of purpose. Which brings us back to the marriage of those two simple concepts on which to thrive together is based: caring for one another and caring for the earth.